Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I am Jason, your host. We're on the way home. They were thinking of being able to move my mum back to the care home just for palliative care for the last few days, but after the palliative nurse came and checked on her, my mum's too frail to move. So even though my mum's heart and lungs are still working at the moment, pretty much, it's very near the end for my mum. Human bodies surprise us, what they can cope with. So it could rain before I get home, it might not. But we won't know unless we try. Let's just go home. I had already started planning out the journey to my mum's care home if I had to go there to visit her, which is a major, it's like double the distance to here. About, I'd say about an hour and a half journey maybe. Why am I going this way? I don't know why I'm doing this way. But my brain decided to go this way, so we're going this way. Sometimes it's hard to decompress once I've been at the hospital. I've been there since about 8 o'clock, it's coming up to midday, so that's 4 hours. Talk to the doctors, talk to the nurses, talk to the support staff. All quite exhausting for me to do. All from sitting on my mobility, which of course I'll just be glad to get home. Spend some time with the dogs. Because even though I've got all the stuff I'm doing, the coping strategies and that, this is still rough. It will be rough for most normal people to deal with. All that matters to my mum is that she's comfortable. They've started, she's being given morphine now as well to make sure she's not in pain. So she's given something for the anti-seizures. She's given something to dry up the mucus because she can't swallow anymore, because she can't keep her throat. There's a danger of the mucus going down into her lungs, which isn't a good thing. So she's on something for that, and she's also on a small dose of morphine just to ease her pain. The palliative nurses are amazing. See, the doctor said we could try and take her to another ward, an elderly person's ward, or we could take her to a palliative care home, and I contacted the care home and sorted out whether or not she could. But once the palliative nurse came down and saw how fragile my mum was, says if they tried to take her from here on a stretcher and done to an ambulance, and from the ambulance to the home, there's a good chance that A, she might deteriorate in the ambulance, and if she gets worse, they'll have to bring her straight back, and she could pass away in the ambulance. Alright, let's go up the street. So we're going to go up here quickly, and I'm not going to talk much because I'll talk a little bit because it helps me to deal with going up a road. I'm still not used to going up a road, but I have my lights on even though it's daylight, because I can see the road behind me quite well. So if I get what's called the canopy for this, I'm going to definitely get the rear camera that goes with it, so that I can see all the time what's going on behind me, which will be very, very handy if I'm on the road. And so I'll keep to the side here because there's a car coming. So nothing's coming up behind me, and also keep an eye on the front. I'm going to go on here because that in the way is going to be a bit hairy to get past. So yeah, I decided to get back on the pavement and turn this down, turn this off, turn it back, because yeah, I do not want to try get past that with a blind corner. No. So I can go up here and cross over here safely. I'm never in any rush. I don't mind having a little bit of a cross over onto here quickly. There, we're good. We are good. We are golden. I'm going to turn down the speed a bit because we're going to be going down the hill and we don't need to be going fast at all. So, on our way round, on our way round. I think I'll take the short way home, not go through Stoke. I'll just go the bottom area because I want to get back to the doggies, and it's quite exhausting. It is exhausting. It's mentally exhausting on many levels. For anybody who's gone and sit at next to a hospital bed with someone that's ill or someone who can't interact with someone thingy, you will know what it's like. But there's an added layer for someone who's autistic and got all the issues that they've got to cope with. So yeah. I've got to ring Lord and let them know that I'm not coming back there. It's a pity because they have a room set up for her, the one she's been in for years and years. The nurses there are absolutely amazing. But I think the palliative care nurse is right. My mum is just too frail now and too close to the end to try a movement like that. I will just get past this car. Cars that shouldn't be parking like this. This road is not meant for. So I will have 3-4 hours of rest, put this on charge, and then on the way back to the hospital, unless they call me and say that she's got worse and I need to come back in, then I will go earlier. It affects you in a not too positive way. It's a grind. We talk about grind when we're talking about computer games and the monotonous and that, but this is a grind. This is a grind, a mental health grind. Just Now, of course, I've got to be focused and alert, but I've also got to make sure of something. In fact, I'm going to talk about it. Let's start a new video. Let's stop this one. Bye bye for now.